he's playing on the stream. The only thing is that we don't I can't hear it through if he's playing.
I can't hear shit either.
If he's,
so I don't know what I'm playing.
Yeah, so we've got to be able to hear it. But it's playing though. It's getting feedback though.
Baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah.
Check.
You finna go right back.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Let me just play some music real quick.
Brother, look.
Because all we heard was static on ours. At least we can hear feedback. There. We're streaming now. We're streaming now.
Okay, perfect. I'm super excited. Thank you so much, Tony, for this. This is awesome. Y'all doing the thing. Appreciate y'all so much. Yeah, brother, but like I said, this video for me. I hope you're ready. Because that quality right there is nothing to play with at all. That shit gets somebody inspired. And is it cool if I just do the first half?
good though.
I'm gonna double back on that one because I just got
Yes,
like
we are
a
switching.
little
We are
verse that
good.
I'm gonna spit and a little hook idea,
Man,
but I'm gonna really go
we
in and
are
actually
live,
go through that.
y'all.
Well,
We are live. What's good? What's good? What's good? It is 10:30. We are going live. Okay. That's nothing. All right. So let's see. But we go to TikTok too. Let's see. TikTok, we good? Yeah. We are good. Say something, Trill. All right.
Hello,
we're going
hello. Live in the building.
Shalena.
209, what's going on? Do I gotta yell up in here?
Ooh,
Is that good?
Say something again.
Hello.
Okay,
Check.
we're good. Okay, cool. All right.
Let me know if I'm talking too low, cause I got a loud voice. I don't want to hurt nobody's ear.
All right, live with TikTok asked us to do something live with Shalene. Yeah, we live, y'all. Y'all can't see us yet.
Jazz Club.
No, we had to get everything set up. You know what I mean? This is what we do. Hold on, let's get shout out to Hallway Productions for one. Shout out to my Uncle D. My Uncle D always coming through.
Uncle D.
I don't know an audio question. Call D. If you don't know an audio, if you don't know a certain input, call D. D will figure that shit out.
At
It's
209.
Chat GPD.
What,
On me, bro. What? On me.
These y'all. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank
hold
you
on,
so
y'all.
much.
We about to start a little bit.
He said, I may not know the answer, but we're going to figure this out.
But we
Right,
gonna
you
figure
know
it
what
out.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, the energy good up in here. I feel good. Everybody being
that's
awesome.
That's what it's supposed
Loving
to be
it,
like.
feeling
right?
it. Definitely been treated with hospitality.
Hey, that's how
all we got.
That's how we do it.
We got excellence up in here, 209, Stockton, California.
So I can unplug this from the computador and I could just start.
Yes, for the computer door. Yeah,
I think we're just going to give him.
we want to play. Yeah, we at least want to hear the beat.
I'm just going to send it to him so he can play off his shit.
Yeah.
We ain't got to put too many variables in the equation.
TikTok.
Miss McCoy, that's my mama last name. Thank you, mommy.
Tell me if I'm putting it right. Did I say that right? Yeah, there we go.
So what's the one thing that you love most about what you do? Like, if like the younger you could see what you're doing right now, what's one thing that he'd be like, damn, that's hella cool?
Yo, we are live, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna show y'all our face.
What feeds me is the
What's
inspiration
good?
I can provide to somebody else. It's like me sitting with it, I only got that one side, that one vision. I could put the beat that you got in front of you.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, right now we
can
can make sure the audio is good. So if you are signed on, again, we are here. We are live now. It is 10:34 in Stockton, California. We got Trill in the back. We got Shalena. We got special guest Shalena McCoy.
In the
Hello,
building.
Shalena. We gotta get her out this shell. Because she's a dope artist coming from Stockton, California. And
What's up, y'all?
man, how you doing, Shalena?
I'm doing great.
In the beginning of the stream, I was playing some of her music while we was kind of like doing audio tech and stuff like that. And when I say she's a vibe, she's a fucking vibe. What you think, Trill?
More than that, man. I'm ready to see some more too. She said she got some shit in the catalog.
So right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna just take a few minutes, just to get some people on, and we just gonna vibe out a little bit. Again, we got Shalena McCoy. We're gonna get into her music. She got a single that's out right now. What's that called?
Comfortable. Featuring Young All from Berkeley, California.
Comfortable. And I heard that track. That track's like you got a dope. You rap and sing.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we gonna get into
beautiful.
that
It's
later.
beautiful.
Trill, what beats you got, man?
Let me get these to you. I think I sent you the one that she was liking the most.
Okay,
that was the
let's see.
Jazz Club.
And keep in mind, this is my first time hearing these beats, y'all. I haven't heard it on repeat, nothing. So,
Nothing.
We got this.
Real rap raw.
oh yeah.
You're seeing it right here. Oh wait. Hey, stop that one.
Stop that one.
Nah.
No. Oh,
Uh,
said it again.
I
See, I
just
played.
airdropped. Yeah, it's called Jazz. What the
Yo, yo, yo! Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Um,
1 second.
again, we got Shalena McCoy on the stream.
Oh, Jazz. It's Jazz Band. I'm so sorry.
It's jazz band.
Mm-hmm.
It said jazz club.
Central
Yes, I
Valley,
told you the wrong
Stockton,
one. It was a different
California.
slot, but it's
You're
yes.
good. You're good. You're good. Okay, while Trill get that beat together, again, shout out to Hallway Productions for coming through with the audio tech. Shout out to Boss Money Studio. Shout out to Freddie John. Shout out to everybody. All my peeps in Stockton, California, because this is where I'm from. This is my hometown, and one thing I just love about what I'm doing right now. Yes, right now, like we may get a few people coming on, but eventually, y'all gonna see what I'm trying to create, what we're trying to create, and what we're trying to create is something that's going to be impactful for a lot of artists in Stockton, a lot of independent artists like Shalena McCoy, because there's a lot of art that's out there that needs to be seen. If you go into a art studio, you will see a bunch of random artists that you probably never heard of, but what you could see is dope. And what I hear from a lot of independent artists like Shalena, they got dope shit that needs to just be put out. We need to hear that type of stuff on the radio. But anyways, we got Trill, the music doctor, on the beat. We gonna get a few people signed on, and yeah, I hope y'all like what you guys hear. Trill, Trill, Trill. We got what this jazz band. Let's play it. Ooh, 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 ooh.
You had the same idea as everybody else.
We gonna run
The
that
one
back. We
thing
gonna
you
run that back. I
missing.
don't think y'all heard the beginning. Let's run it back. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. From Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Man, look, we got everybody in the stew. We got Shalena McCoy. We got Trill on the beat. Tell us what you think about this beat. We'll wait for a few people to sign on. We're on Facebook. We on TikTok. Yo, 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 and shoot, last time I was on here, we had about, oh, what's up, baby? How you doing? Um,
D. John.
last time we was on here, we had like 70, 75 followers. Now we're at 87, so we're almost at our 100 follower goal. Next, a couple months later, you might see us at 10,000. You never know. But shout out to everybody that's tuning in. What's good? What's good? All right. Yo, 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 yo. What's good? What's good? What's good? Shout out to everybody that's tuning in on TikTok. We got Trill, the music doctor, on the beat. Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? Shout out to everybody that's tuning in on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube. What else? On Twitch. Um, we got. Should we probably play this? We got Shalena McCoy in the building. Yeah,
Yes,
clap it up for
yes, yes,
Shalena.
yes.
Clap it up for Shalena.
Tell your mama.
Shalena.
Welcome, welcome.
Shalena.
Selena,
That's
Selena,
Shalene
Selena.
Dion, man. Shalene Dion.
So Shalena, one thing from just hearing your music, one thing that I really like about what you're doing is that you're actually bringing the artistry in a lot of your songs.
Yeah.
Um, I think a lot of people miss that. Like a lot of people that's trying to like get into the music and stuff like that, they miss that key when it comes to the artistry.
Yeah.
And also, just it's I could hear that you take your time in your music. That you actually be like, okay, I want to make sure that when I drop this, y'all
Mhm.
said my listeners need to hear this and it needs to sound dope. And
Yeah.
whoever your engineer is, y'all said shout out to your engineer.
Yeah.
Y'all said
At 4K Frey visuals on Instagram. 4K Frey.
you heard that. You heard that. And 4K Frey, he's from Stockton, California, man. And you know, the dynamics in your songs just sound great.
Yeah.
So this song, "Comfortable." Tell me about this song.
Honestly, if I'm, just being straightforward, we were just in the studio and I was just feeling creative. And so I was just like, somebody put on a beat and I challenged myself. The first beat I hear, I'm writing to it. I don't care what it is. I'm like, all right, I feel a vibe when it comes to this. I heard it and I just, I
You just,
started
you,
feel
you just
creative.
go with the flow.
Hell
So,
yeah.
I have to force myself. Like I have to push myself out of that shell. Like
mm,
the first beat I hear, we right into it. I don't care if I like it. I don't care if I'm not liking it. And I can thank my engineer, my manager for that. Just having that versatility as an artist is so important.
so
When
good that
stepping
you
out.
said that though. Like, what's your take on? Because there's a lot of there's a lot of artists that will rather go the route of let's stack songs, you know what I'm saying, and not put it out.
Yeah.
Then you have the other category of artists that says, you know what, fuck it, I don't care how it sounds, we're just gonna put it out. So which one do you choose? Which one would you repurpose? Stack a bunch of songs
Mhm.
and then put it out, or just put it out?
Just put it out because guess what? The people that's putting out is the people that's successful. You
Mm.
got to be bigger than
Yes.
your fear. You got to be bigger than that doubt because even though it may not resonate with you all the way, you never know what it might do to your listener. And at the end of the day, you're not making music just for yourself. Yes, of course, expression, it's your story. But at the end of the day, what's your impact? What is it
Yeah.
going to do to your listener, to society? Music is so controversial and it tells a story. And so, how are
And
you showing up in that space?
and we're us, and it's dope that you said that because us living in a digital world, you don't know who's listening.
Yeah, you don't.
Y'all be like, it could be somebody stumbling upon your song that is A&R, that is just somebody that's discovering somebody just to put give their talents to you. So there might be a dope manager that might be like, look, I want to work with you. You know what I mean? You don't know who's listed. It could be a label. I know a lot of people want to go the independent route,
Mm-hmm.
which I would recommend. But if you even try to get signed with a label, you don't know if that label is listening to you. So
Right.
put out your music, everybody.
Believe in yourself. Believe in
Please.
yourself more than anybody else in the room. You know, do it alone, do it scared. I tell everybody, they be like, I'm trying to build up my confidence. I'm like, do it when you're not confident. Just do it. It
That's a
don't
good
matter
rep
what
right
state
there.
that you showing up in. You do it broke, you do it broken, you do it when you
Hmm.
ain't got no money, you do it when you just come and you do it and you give it all that you got because at the end of the day it's not about perfection, it's about the journey. So are you okay and with being uncomfortable? And that's what makes an artist.
Jazz claps,
Man,
but
right.
what the? Oh my mama.
Man. And this is why I made this platform because I want people to see other independent artists grind. You know what I mean? Like you don't gotta be famous to do this.
You
Like
don't.
Dr. Dre said it best. What Dr. Dre said, he said this is a young person's game, but you gotta put in the work. Y'all
Yeah.
say like a young person. So anybody could do this,
Yeah.
but people so caught up into to fame, into I want to be famous. I need this many views, and we were just talking
Yeah.
about this earlier before we got on live. Like I need this many views. I need bruh. Where's the work at?
Yeah. I've
Let me hear
always
some of your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut up, let me hear it. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, because when you get into a big studio, that's all they're gonna say is,
is
let me
where
hear
is
it.
the proof?
Let me hear it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, well, I'm working on this album and I don't, bruh, play your shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you believe in yourself, then do it. But anyways, we got man, we could go on all day about this topic. Man, we got Shalena McCoy. We're gonna play a song that she just put out. Do you want to play that now? You want to play something else?
Yeah.
Okay, let's play. Okay, this is Shalena McCoy. Comfortable. She just put this out. It's on Spotify. It's on YouTube. It's on iTunes, Apple Music. It's everywhere. So,
All of that.
shout out to Shalena McCoy, featuring Young right?
Thank y'all so
Comfortable.
much. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get you comfortable.
It's Shalena McCoy. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube. Shout out to everybody that's on Twitch, Facebook. We got Shalena McCoy in the fucking building. We got Trill, the music doctor. You know what he's always doing. He's always cooking up a beat. And we're going to be playing some of that.
Baby, yeah, you got me at my share. I feel so attached. Just got this hotel. I've been feeling that. You putting around. You ain't stingy when you eating cash. I think you ever showed you how you know my body like you do. In case I never told you, we can do whatever you want to.
Tryna get you comfortable. I'm feeling like nothing's wrong. Get to know your body, love. This one I ain't had enough. Tryna get you comfortable. I'm feeling like nothing's wrong. Get to know your body, love. This one I ain't had enough. Diving in and now it's hard to swim. She gon' wake up early just to hit the gym. Do it to me, I do that same back. Man, she said she feeling I'm the same way. Come and Buddha with me, get on time, man. Got a villa for a week private. Please you, baby, don't be stingy with me. She got a situation, come go missing with me.
With you, I feel so comfortable. You my little shit, irreplaceable. If I got it, you got it. You know that it's good. We got what we got, but we both understood. You send it for me, and I'm coming for you. Boy, don't hesitate, just do what you do. You diving real deep, come swim in this pool. You said that you thirsty, well I got the juice. I ain't felt this way in a little while. You making Big Mama proud. They sending out Amber Alerts, thinking I miss it. Why we go round for round? We breaking a sweat like we hitting the gym. He loving on me, and I'm loving on him. He worried about me, I ain't worried about them. I feel for you, baby, you know you a
Tryna
gem.
get you comfortable. I'm feeling like nothing's wrong. Get to know your body, love. This one I ain't had enough. Tryna get you comfortable. I'm feeling like nothing's wrong. Get to know your body, love. This one I ain't had enough. Diving in and now it's hard to swim. She gon' wake up early just to hit the gym. Do it to me, I do that same back. Man, she said she feeling I'm the same.
Shout out to everybody that's tuning in.
Get on time, man. Got a villa for a week private. Please you, baby, don't be stingy with me. She got a situation, come go missing with me.
Shout out to Shalena McCoy. That
Shalena
was
McCoy. That was comfortable.
That was comfortable. By Shalena McCoy. Trill. What you think of that, man?
Dude, outstanding.
And you can be honest too. I'm not paying him
Hey,
to say this.
honestly,
you guys. I'm not
honestly,
paying him to say this.
Just met her today. Shit, within the hour. You feel me? It was dope. You already had me at the singing, then came through with some hard bars.
And whoever
Man.
was featuring on that, he was dope. He
Going
was
crazy.
hard.
What?
Yeah,
Berkeley,
yep.
California. He coming straight out of Berkeley. He got
Berkeley,
2 songs with
okay.
Mozzie.
Did his
He go
job for
crazy.
real.
Shout out to Young Og, man, because you brought some dope dynamics. And, man, Shalena, you like this is what I said about the artistry. Like a lot of people don't really take the time to perfect their craft. And like Shalena, you this is not it. Y'all say if you keep going the path that you're going right now, it's going to get better and better and better and better.
And it's already great. That's the beautiful part of it.
And as long as you're in the process of perfecting your craft, you'll go far. Y'all say like,
And what's crazy is my whole life, I feel like I've just been trying to find my voice as an artist. And, my whole life I've been trying to figure out who I was as an artist, figure out where I was singing from, who I was speaking to, what my story was. And just recently, my grandmother, she's been through me, through my whole journey, my nana, she told me, she was like, you finally found your voice. And it's just like, I'm starting to hear, my community and people around me like, okay, Shalene, this is you. And it's just like, dang, like, okay, this is what they mean when they say that artistry is a journey. You gonna fuck up, you gonna look at it, you gonna hear stuff that's just like, dang, like, scratch that whole record. I'm gonna redo that whole record.
Yeah.
Like, it was just an artistry And it's full of things that aren't perfect. And so when people come into this artistry thinking that they have to be perfect, I always tell them, like, it's about looking back and seeing where you came from and not just popping out perfect.
Yeah, and that's part of I love that you said that because the journey is what makes the music.
It's
You
the
know,
complexity of
you,
it.
like you gonna go through life. Like everybody put that in your music. Y'all
Yeah.
say like you gonna have to pay a bill. You gonna
Yeah.
have to y'all said take care of your responsibilities, your everyday life responsibilities, like going to a job, a 9 to 5, and if that's stressing you out, put that in your music. If you got a baby mama that's stressing you out, put that in your music. You know what I mean? If
Be
you
real,
y'all
All
man.
of
say
them.
Be all of them is
if you
All of
crazy.
them.
if you
Be
caught a
yourself,
if you caught a
man.
case, don't put that
That
in your
brings the
music.
beauty out of music,
You
man.
feel me? No, they can't hold that against you in court no more. So,
Um,
So I don't know.
You heard it
probably
here
something out
first,
there.
folks.
uh,
Yeah.
but
Free game, man. Free game. Who's listening?
but I really dig the fact that you actually take your time with the artist.
And with
Yeah.
and with that record in particular, me and all we didn't record that at the same time at all. I had recorded, my verse way before, he came in with that hook. And
Yeah.
so, I feel like we both brought something very creative and something very different, and our process is so different. And those first few bars of that song, "You got me on my shell," I feel so attached. Like, to me, that embodies my idea of maybe what love is. Like, you get me on my shell, you get me comfortable.
Yeah.
Now I feel so attached to you, whether that's, in a positive way or a toxic way. But, maybe that attachment is my idea of what love is. So, it was just interesting to see his take on it. And when he came out with that comfortable hook, I'm like, okay,
Yeah, this is it.
okay, this is
Yeah, he
this
would.
is
Yeah,
it.
that I ain't gonna lie. Like he brought a different vibe
A
to
different vibe.
yeah, different vibe, and that's what music is all about. Is just kind of colliding some vibes together. Whether it's just you and the producer, you a featured artist and a producer.
It's all energy.
Exactly. Yep.
It's all energy. That's all it is, and it's honesty too. You can't go in the booth trying to put on this image like you this person when you're not that person, because your listeners gonna see right through you. So, that creativity to me is just being honest, whether that's bad, whether that's good, whatever that is, like, to be interpreted and to be dissected by the person that's listening, and that takes vulnerability, definitely.
Definitely. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in on TikTok, Facebook. I don't know if you guys can hear us on TikTok. If you can't hear us, let us know. This may be like a trash TikTok if you can't hear it, but that's okay. We're on Facebook. I'll put up. If you go to our link in the chat, we're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We got Shalena McCoy in the fucking building. We just got done talking about artistry and how you need to put a little bit more time into your music, and just kind of put some more art.
Put yourself in the music,
And
man.
what's crazy is that a lot of hits don't take a whole bunch of hours. Sometimes, like, even with that song,
Just talk about this.
it's just, I think that was actually the quickest verse I've written. And I didn't even write it down. And that was just me trying to get into the process of not having to write things down, because when I first started, it was notebook and pen. I barely started to get into typing, in the notes. And so, when you have it with no roadmap and with no specific, I need to go here with the song, I feel like it just really challenges you. And when it turns out exactly how you imagine in your head, it's actually crazy.
It's beautiful.
'Cause it's like, dang, I heard this beat in my head, and the producer came with that energy. Oh, I heard this in my head, and now you're actually getting to hear it, and other people get to listen to it. It's just a crazy process that I can never just get over or become numb to. I'm surprised every single time. I'm like, that's me.
But that's the best
That's
thing
you
about
for sure.
That's the best thing about
Full-fledged.
making dope music is you get to hear that back and be like, damn, this shit
All
hard.
the time. All
This
the
shit
time.
hard.
I be
All right.
surprised.
So Shalita, so who inspired you?
I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of inspirations. I think as far as music goes and creatively, I mean, my mom used to play Amy Winehouse all the time, Billie Holiday. I grew up with just a real dynamic, especially because my grandmother, she was very present in my life. And I feel like that's something that the younger generation is missing, is that older generation. But I also had my mom, which is in that mid generation, and then also my take on music. and
Yeah.
me telling them about these new people that I'm listening to, like Kendrick Lamar. Listen, my grandmother is the biggest fan, okay? And and I'm like, did you know about that, or did I tell you about that? And so, I think I've just had a lot of different influences based on, where I am in my life, what I'm going through. There's times where I'll be sitting there and I'll be listening to just Nipsey Hussle, or maybe I'll switch it over to Kendrick, or I'll listen to, just different artists from different places and just where I am.
And it's good that you said that, because a lot of that's another thing that a lot of artists is missing, is just kind of the older generation of just the game, the advice. It could be with anything, and I grew up with just being around the older generation, and like I learned a lot of wisdom when it came to just how you move, and even just how you could conduct business,
Exactly.
conduct
Especially
yourself.
business.
Conduct yourself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And a lot of younger. I mean, I used to be like that, where I didn't want to listen, right? But it
Oh,
gets
yeah.
it gets to a point where you be like, damn, I fucked up here. Damn, I should have listened to this. I should listen.
Are you talking about accountability right now?
Yeah,
That's
we're
a
talking
crazy
about
word for some people.
Yes, we
I know
talk
some
about.
of that's kryptonite, for
Oh,
some
my
for some
mama.
folks. But yeah, my grandmother, I remember being around the house and listening to Muddy Waters, to Aretha Franklin. I mean, when I'm sad, a lot of times I don't turn on, a lot of these newer artists. I turn on Amy Winehouse. That's what I'm listening to if I'm sad. I'm listening to that, to that
Something
album.
you could
So,
feel for real.
yeah, so I feel like I definitely pull from this younger generation, and from my generation as well. It's a lot of creative influence, but as well, from the older generation too.
Yeah. Yes. We could learn so much from the older generation, from everybody.
That they can learn from us too.
Yes,
That
That's what I
part,
will say.
that
They
part.
can learn from us.
Yes, 100%.
Because we do have those ideas.
Yeah, we got a lot of things. I mean, you got a lot of older people that come to be like, "How you work this phone?"
That part. Hey,
Yeah.
boomer.
Just restart it.
Right.
Turn
right.
it on and off, and then it'll work again.
Shalita, so what? Okay, so we got some other songs. I don't think we had got. Okay, we got to go through some songs. So what songs do we have? Okay,
You said
Shalina.
A3, right?
Yeah.
A3, right?
A3.
I don't
You
know
sunk
if
my
if you
battleship.
folks have
No.
access, but I can open my folder up as well too. I don't know if
Yeah,
that'll
for
come.
reference, maybe. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure how y'all system work, but
Yeah. Okay. So, Trill. So we're gonna play some. We're gonna play some of Shalina's music. We're gonna get her songs together. In the meantime, we're gonna have Trill, run through some beats with us.
Am I able to do the thing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. One moment.
I think you sent me a few too.
I did. If you want to run those first.
Which one? Which one?
it should say like jazz something.
It's Jazz Band. That was
We
the
can do
one that
Jazz
she was about
Band.
to work on.
Okay.
Other one I
This.
sent you.
So we got Trill. Fuck me. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in.
I'm a musical
This is
doctor.
our eighth. What is it? Our eighth live?
This is
or
our seventh, I would
our
say.
seventh live.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Let me
Seven
get
is a
Sevs in the
lucky
chat,
number.
man. Sevs in the
Seven
chat,
is a lucky
man.
number.
I don't know. McCoy might be a little lucky.
Shout out to
Hello.
everybody that's tuning in. Okay, we gonna play a couple beats. Real.
RPG,
like
baby.
that one.
RPG, baby, man.
This remind me of something.
Shout out to everybody that's tuning in on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. This is Trill on the beat. We got Shalena McCoy in a freaking studio today. We'll get some music, get some of her music together. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Shout out to Trill, the music doctor, currently on the beat. Tell us what you think of this beat. Shout out to Trill, the music doctor. What else we got in here? Man, we got Trill, the music doctor, on the fucking beat. Again, we got Shalena McCoy. She's an independent artist from Stockton, California. Again, we are a channel where we advocate for independent artists. We promote independent artists, and we love independent artists to come to our platform and show you guys what they're about. Right now, we got Trill, the music doctor, on the beat. We got another beat he told me to play. Let's see what we got here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. We are live. We got Shalena McCoy.
Lock the door.
So, yes. We got Trill, the music doctor. You heard that. Let us know what you think in
It's
the
truly
chat.
true.
Yes, we got Shalena McCoy in the building. Shalena, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
This your first stream?
Yeah, this is my first
Hey,
stream. y'all.
let's go.
This is my first stream. I like it though. It's very natural. I'm loving the vibes. You know, everybody here
yeah.
with very positive energy, and that's all I need.
Hey,
We all we got,
Hey,
man. What?
that's what feeds the soul.
Can't
is
get in the way of the
positive energy.
music for real.
Exactly.
It's bigger
Um,
than us.
Okay, so we have some songs that we supposed to play, but nevertheless, you have a lot of songs that's out on
Yeah.
Spotify, right?
Yeah.
Let's go through that. We're gonna
Okay.
still play. We're gonna still get your songs together, right? That we do want to play because there's some unreleased songs that she do want to show everybody. But let's get into some of the records that you did release.
Awesome. Yes,
Um,
please. Let's do.
Okay, so out of all, what is your top 3 records that you released on that's out now?
That's hard.
No pressure, no pressure, no pressure.
That's out right now.
Mm,
Comfortable has been my number one.
Okay.
They can't. Oh, that's hard. I don't know. They all have. Like
How
I
many
said,
songs did you put
like,
out? How many songs have you put out? Can you give a rough estimate?
I don't know. I can't even give an estimate because
good.
it's like my brain is like I have so much unreleased and then my release, so my ratio is a little bit off.
I mean, to be honest, you not knowing how many songs you got released, that's actually
That's a good
That's
sign.
a good sign
tell you what.
because that means you're just working. You're just putting it.
It's hard to pick a top 3. Okay, just for the question, I'm gonna say Comfortable's my number 1.
Okay.
They Can't is number 2. And Snow is number 3. But the only reason why it's hard is because I feel like I was in just completely different places in my life when I wrote those records, when I
It's like speak to you
released
differently.
those records. You know, the R&B, and then I started getting into the rap because I'm like, you know what, I got something to prove real quick. Let me hop up in here. Let me put a toe in. Let me put a foot in.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go back to R&B, and then I'm gonna go back. Yeah, so it's just like I feel like just different areas in my life where though I really wanted my voice to, you know, invoke a certain emotion. So it's just so different.
So you said no.
Yeah.
No. Wait. So this is Shalena McCoy. No. So how was you? What was you going through before we play this?
Hmm.
Tell us what this song is about.
Honestly, it was purely creative. It was just purely creative. I wanted something different. I heard the beat. It was a beat I've never done before. It was a style I've never done before.
Mm.
And I really love what the producer, did to the beat. And I just wanted to depict the picture. I wanted to be as descriptive as possible with my lyrics. I wanted to invoke that emotion. And that's really my goal when I do write. Like, I'm just like, I can't say it like this, but I'm going to say it like this because I really want to make somebody mad. You know.
Activate them.
Or I'm gonna say it
You're
like
trying to
this
be heard for
because
real.
I really want them to feel how much I love
You
that
want
person.
them to, you want them to see how you're feeling on that track.
And so for this one, I feel like it was pretty player. Like, I put some Spanish up in there. I call my Spanish friends. I'm like, this makes sense, right? Okay, cool. And so it's just, that it's just a different side to
It's a
Shalena
piece of you
McCoy.
for real.
All right, this is
Yeah.
Shalena
That's
McCoy.
wild.
Snow. You can find this on Spotify. You can find this on iTunes. You can find this everywhere. And if you like the song, let us know what you think. Give us your honest opinion. This is Shalena McCoy. Snow.
Yeah, see this right here? This what got me hooked.
Had to switch up my flow. And hoes on they toes. Look at her, there she go. Yes, look at me, I'm finna blow. In and out the dough, getting to the dough like I'm in the snow. At the corner of the ghetto store. When they get together, only time that wevels grow. El coño, these hoes ain't original. Headshot, didn't even mess up my mascara. After, when they got my headshots, bitches hating on me through their camera. Bitches wanna get next to me. Real niggas fantasy. Bitch, you a real life enemy. Yo, nigga, keep on eyeing me. December, and I'm bringing heat. In and out that booth so much. I know big business tired of seeing me. You hoes ain't seeing me. Repetitive is how you bitches coming. If this is how you cooking, get back in the kitchen, you're lurking. Bitch, I'm about my business. I'm out here really spitting. Your nigga keep on spinning, supporting black business. This is for the hoes that be pillow talking, tell them go a pair. This one for them niggas that be trying to buy me diamonds by the pair. I love this nigga. Back to back black trucks. When I pull up, all I do is stop and stare. That's the fact is how we coming, bitch. If you wanna know about me, look me up. I be popping everywhere. Look me up, bitch. Your nigga know me, bitch. Look me up, bitch. Your nigga know me, bitch. Stupid.
In pocket for
Yeah,
real.
that
In
was pure
pocket for real.
creativity. Like, I had to get into
I
character.
see why you said that's in your top three.
Ooh, what?
Yeah,
Was
that's
that you on the
different.
back though?
That
Did he
is-
sample your vocals and
No, that was the beat. Like, that's just how it
I
starts.
like
out.
I like
That shit
that
was
you're
hard as a
I
bitch.
like that you're
I think that beat only
experimenting.
had like 50 likes to it. Like, I go in the cuts.
well
And,
now
you
it's
know,
got 50
I'm looking for
what,
those
53
producers,
right
and I'm
here.
pulling them out.
You
Yeah.
I like the fact that you experiment with different styles
Yeah.
because it sounds like you like to get yourself out your comfort zone when it
Yeah.
comes to making right.
Yeah.
That's how you
absolutely.
find out.
So Snow, let's get more in depth with Snow. So when did this record when was this record made?
I believe, what did it say in another? It was made in the wintertime. I forget. I think it was actually made in December when I made this. When I said bringing heat, even though definitely wintertime when I made this. And the goal was for it to be as different as possible. Like, when I first showed this record to my manager, I was like, all right, this is gonna be different. Keep in mind it's gonna be different. When I started getting into it, he was just like, okay, this is different, but we gonna get to this. And I feel like it just really captures being young, getting to your money, people not understanding that hustle and understanding that, hey, like I gotta distance myself in order to elevate. I got to get myself to certain places, and you may or may not be around for every single step of that process, but just know I'm finna get there. And so I feel like that it just captured that in me in that time in my life, just wanting that freedom and me wanting to express myself in the way that I wanted to without no explanation. And that was also the time where I was okay with being misunderstood from whoever that was, you know,
Yeah.
and I was okay with that. And you ain't have to understand why I came so different, but just know you ain't heard nothing like this before.
Shalena, man,
Jazz clapped, bro, the whole time.
the
I
whole
swear
whole
for
time,
God,
like just
bro. I
giving,
did not
like
know
just.
we were about to have a sermon
I
for
get
real.
this gift of gab from my daddy now.
Hey,
Hey,
shout out
shout
to
out
Pops,
Pops,
man.
Shout
Hey,
out to Pops.
MVP, man.
Do you have guests here?
I do. I don't know where those guests went, but I'm sure they'll be back shortly.
Okay, I was just
Especially
making
because I
sure.
left the door open for them. So.
Okay, cool. I was concerned. Okay, all right. So, Shalena, man, I wish I could ask your age. You didn't want to. You know, we're not going to answer that. You know, out of her
She's
request.
a grown ass woman.
Thank
But-
you. Yeah, thank you. That's all you need to know. I
But-
am grown.
She's grown. And she is dope at what she does as a young artist. She's a young artist that's dope at what she does, and the type of your knowledge, you alone, and your wisdom. I could
Yeah.
see where you know the older generation kind of stepped in. You out there,
Yeah.
just the way you talk. I really love that. Okay, I kind of want to do something different here. Trill. So Trill, you guys, you made a beat for her, right?
Yes,
So what's that beat called?
that is jazz band.
Jazz band. All right. So we're gonna play this beat, and I know that you have a song or whatnot, comfortable or any song. I want to see if you could match it up with Trill's beat.
Oh, put the lyrics over the different. You feel me?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's. I
I'm
like
sorry,
the cut of your
I'm
brim,
sorry,
man.
that was a curveball. I didn't
Hey.
let you know that, but it's a curveball. But
No.
but we have Trill, the music doctor. We have Shalena, and Shalena, you're a dope artist. So it just felt right that I wanted to do this. So okay, so jazz, what's it called?
Jazz band.
Jazz band. Okay.
But she low key was feeling inspired for some other stuff. I don't know how far she got along with it, but
Okay, so Shalena,
We'll see.
so you don't gotta perform
whatever
the whole
you
song.
can mix it.
You don't gotta
could-
perform the whole song.
Okay. Keep in mind,
No
y'all. This is
pressure,
my
no
first
pressure.
time hearing this beat ever in my life.
Yeah.
So.
airdropped 1 hour ago. It's,
Alright.
Yes.
it's really
One
real.
of- as of
And
1
listen
hour
to
ago.
4 times.
Yes,
Like, you
4
feel me?
times.
Like,
About 4 times.
a little
Not
bit of
5,
Nathan.
not 6 before.
So we do things a little bit different here at ULX. We like to show people the creative process of an artist, of an independent artist grinding like Shalena. Last live we had RLA's. He kind of did the same thing, but we got Shalena here, and we're gonna play a Trill on the beat. This yeah, we
Trill
gonna-
on the beat.
Trill on the beat.
TRILL, 2 L's, not 1.
Yeah,
Trill.
and you can find him on
Yeah, double
Instagram.
up that L.
You can find him on Instagram at TrillCosby_707. And we got Trill on the beat, and we got Shalena. Shalena, let's see. You don't gotta, you don't gotta do the whole thing. You know what I
I
mean?
know,
You can
I just
vibe
doodle
out,
it.
just vibe out, just
I'ma
vibe
doodle
out.
it, you
Okay,
feel
we
me?
got Shalena McCoy on the mic. You dig?
I don't know if you can turn it up a little bit.
What's up now? I beg your pardon.
This just gave me like a brandy feel to it. I'm not gonna lie, like a very like old school. Shots in your name. Your name. Hey, hey, you like girls that listen to Summer Walker. I love you just to talk good.
That's hard.
wish I didn't know your name. You like girls that listen to Summer Walker. The way you beating it, I need to walk up. Hey, hey, hey. And I just have you vibing, riding.
Shout out to Shalena McCoy. That's hard. Whatever hook you was coming up with, like
I don't know, I just have that, like, I wish I didn't know your name. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm feeling like really dissect it.
I heard a hook in that. That was hard.
Wish I didn't know your name.
Oh, there goes the guest. Man, we gotta run that back. Hold on, Shalena. We got Shalena
Like
McCoy.
Matter of fact, I'ma have to double back.
That was hard. So we got that was a Trill, the music doctor. That was a Trill beat. Shalena got something cooking up. She cooking up something. We go run that back real quick. Let's run it back. Shout out to Shalena McCoy. Shout out to everybody on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube. If you see this live after the fact, because maybe it's too late. Y'all say maybe putting the kids to sleep. But I hope you come back and double back to this live.
Put them kids to bed.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're up.
It's way past their bedtime, bro. Put them down.
Right.
Drop them off at their peppy house.
You feel me?
Come over here with NCCY music.
So,
Go
come vibe with
crazy.
us. Come vibe with MC and ULX Studios. All right. We are live with Shalena McCoy. Again, we have Trill, the music doctor, on the beat. I think Shalena started cooking up something. I don't know what she cooking up over there.
I don't know. I'm using Laurie's though.
Hey, let's get it.
Your name. Hey, hey, hey.
I beg your pardon.
I wish I didn't know your name. Hey, hey. You like girls that spark up the summer walker. You the type that step, you ain't just a talker. Hey, the way you beating it, I'ma need the walker. Hey, you rolling like you eating cat. Matter of fact, I'ma have to double back. Yeah, I just had it. It feel like magic. Hey, 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 hey. I ain't a digger, but I love that you a baller. But they answer when I call you, cause I don't do that drama. Hey, and you like, it ain't a problem, mystery concurred. Mystery concurred. Of course they wanna cut me, there ain't no other girl. Hey, 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 hey. I wish I didn't know your name.
Crazy.
Ooh, hey. I wish I didn't know your name. Hey.
It's hard.
Shalena McCoy,
When we
man.
get to talking, it feel like hold on.
Out here in a real way.
Move me, move me, must be the way you move me. It must be the way that you move. The way you move me is just like a movie. Hey, hey. I wish I didn't know. I wish I didn't know. I wish I I didn't know your name.
Fuck.
Oh no, that's a little something. I
That
don't know. I just
was-
came. I don't know.
That
like,
was
just
hard,
little
and I'm happy
idea.
that we got that live.
Man,
Man, why?
straight
Ooh.
jazzy and this shit for
Straight
real.
jazzy,
What?
man.
I don't know. I felt a little,
That was a poetry slam type shit,
And,
boy.
and
what?
that is how we end things off with ULX
Church
Studios, man.
vocals.
Shout out to Shalena McCoy. She
Shalena
slid
McCoy,
through,
man.
I
Thank
can't,
y'all so
man, I can't wait to
Thank
see
you.
what comes about in the next 5 years in your music,
Man.
because I think you're onto something.
You're an intentional artist, and I think that's the beauty in it, man. It's every day, you just gonna grow.
You
I
are.
don't know. I just feel like, when you get to a point in your artistry where you've done sacrificed so much and you put so much time and people don't understand, like they tell me all the time, oh, I'm going to be an artist, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. And I'd be like, okay, well, I hope you're ready to be real lonely and I hope you're ready to be on this road by yourself. And sometimes
Yeah.
you're going to have, your group with you. Sometimes you're going to have to go through that by yourself and God just going to really show you who you are. Because, as an artist, you got to be willing to break. You got to be willing to break 100,000 different times, and I've broken 100,000 different times, and that's why I'm able to elevate and
you'll break 100,000 more just to get to where you need to go.
At that point, even when it comes to podcasts, when it comes to performing, like I tell them, I don't even get nervous no more, because it's just like, yeah, like you live for what you want to do every single day, but it's just like when you know who you are, when you know who you are finna be, and you know what you represent, and when you have a purpose, and it's not just, oh, I'm finna wake up and I'm just finna do some art, but it's just like, no, this is who I am, this is my community, there ain't no other option, and that's the only time that you gonna be successful, and I've always told
Jazz
everybody,
clap.
since I've started doing blues, I've been driving to people radio places and telling them about Shalena McCoy and bringing my records and trying to convince everybody of this dream since I was a little girl. And so, just being in this room and seeing where, me being able to take that opportunity and never being afraid and never, limiting myself and being like, oh no, I'm not gonna ask for that because, I'm not as big as them, or oh no, I don't have as many followers as them. Like, no, like I'll reach out. Like, I've never limited myself and, minimized myself. I've always been like, nah, my music just as good as them, And I think that's the key to artistry. Stop minimizing yourself. Stop putting yourself in this box and
You the main
yourself.
character,
Right,
boy.
And being like, oh well, I don't got this and I don't got that and I don't post every day and they got heck of followers. So I'm not even
Right? Why
to
you
them.
why
Like,
you worry
no,
about
like,
what they thinking?
like,
They-
no,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I got heat. I know who I'm finna be. I know what's going on. I've been new since I was little, and so it's just like when I see like my team and I see everybody around me, I'm just like, see, I've been telling the whole world this whole time, and eventually the world gonna say it back to me. So
and eventually they will.
it's just a matter of time. I ain't never doubted myself.
Shout out to Shalena McCoy. Shout out to
Man.
Trill, the music doctor. Man, we gonna give it up
What
for
a session,
Shalena.
man.
Man, that
Shalena,
was
man.
a session, man, for real.
Crazy.
Again, she has a song that's out right now called Comfortable. Y'all go stream it right now. It's on Spotify, it's on iTunes, it's everywhere. It's on
Run
YouTube
them plays
Music.
up, man.
Run it up for Shalena, because she is going places, and you guys gonna wish that you had supported her now.
Yeah, early
because,
investor shit for
hey,
real. Don't sleep, man.
Get on train now,
Ain't no
because she going
doubt.
places.
Don't sleep.
Shout out to
There ain't
Shalena
no
She gonna
McCoy.
wake you up.
And this is ULX Studios. We are out of here.